we are in court today because my neighbor here spilled wine all over my brand new blouse. So we don't have the best relationship. However, we get along for the sake of our sons who are near and dear friends.
Okay, so y'all are like what they call mommy friends.
I guess you could
A
call
little
it
bit.
that.
Yeah, I've heard of this. Okay.
Yes.
So you guys are really friends through your sons. And how old are your children?
They are 9.
Okay. Now tell me about wine and this shirt.
Yes, so our friend invited us out to dinner at a nice restaurant for her husband's birthday. So I wore this beautiful, nice shirt. And while I was telling everyone about my new procedure, a little bit of a mommy makeover, if you will, you know, I'm a mother. I've birthed 2 children. Things aren't quite where they used to be. So I got a tummy tuck, I got my breast done, and I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, I heard that can happen.
Something about her energy is just off. She's too much nervous and energy that is just kind of like a little much right now. I don't know, but I'm not going to try and judge her for it. That's for the judge to really do. But something about her energy is off, and I can't quite put my finger on it.
Happen. Good for you.
Thank you.
No, I'm here for availing oneself to any and all of the assets. Okay. So how does wine get on your shirt?
Well,
Yeah.
her husband was particularly interested in this procedure, so I decided to tell him a little bit more about it. He had some questions about my breasts, so I just unbuttoned 1 or 2 buttons just to show him a little bit of what was going on. She got incredibly angry, threw her knockoff leather jacket at me, and spilled wine all over my
Well,
brand
wait a
new
minute,
blouse.
respectfully, maybe it's called vegan. It's vegan leather these days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I used to think it was pleather too, but my mother informed me this is vegan. All right, let's look at this shirt.
Yes.
Go ahead and hand that to my bailiff, ma'am.
Thank you.
Because you just gave me some facts that I'm still processing. Okay. Okay, so this was the shirt, ivory shirt. This is clearly red vino. This is never to be worn again. No dry cleaners is doing anything with this. So this is done. This is a done deal. Had you worn the shirt before, ma'am?
This was actually my first time having the opportunity to wear it.
Okay. Oh, because did you get this for the new boobs?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Gotta show them off.
Right. Okay. Are you married? Let me just get to it.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Thank
so you have a husband?
I do. He was there.
Okay. Oh, okay. Actually didn't see that coming. Okay. So I don't know if it was just me. Okay. She's saying, let me direct this.
Okay, you know what? Maybe her husband is there and he doesn't care. Maybe he's just as proud as them as she is, which, you know what? You can't knock her for it. But speaking of knock her, you can't show those knockers to another woman's husband, another woman's man. Although she's not showing the whole thing, that's what she's saying. Let's see what this woman has to say.
To you, ma'am. She's saying that your husband inquired specifically about her breast. Is that true?
They were talking about it, definitely.
Do you
But
think that it is bad or immoral for a mother to go have plastic surgery for the sake of vanity?
No, not at all.
Okay, so you're not judging her.
No, not by any means.
It's just not. Do you feel judged, ma'am?
Yes, of course I feel judged. And she has caused me to be ostracized by everyone in our friend group. I've lost all my friends.
Ma'am, I got it. She's caused you to be ostracized. You sure it wasn't when you stood up and unbuttoned your blouse so people's husbands could stare at your breast?
For the record, this is a very conservative blouse. It was 1 or 2 buttons. It was a small peak. It's not like I was flashing an entire restaurant.
Elijah, I could almost see you through the shirt. Okay, so it's not right. Ma'am, it's not that conservative nor modest. And then when you tell me you unbutton, okay, ma'am, you do realize at that point you already down here. And then you have your new ladies there that are protruding. Okay, all right, Elijah, go ahead and give it a shirt back. Okay, did you throw a glass of wine at her, ma'am?
I never threw a glass of wine at her.
Okay.
Because she was being indecent. I gave her my jacket so she could be decent.
Oh, this is where you threw the vegan leather jacket.
I handed it to her.
You tossed it. A little friendly toss.
Yeah, just trying to help her out.
So you're
I'm
trying
a
to
girl's
cover her
girl.
up. Is that what you're doing at this point?
Exactly.
All right. I think I've heard enough. I'm ruling in favor of the plaintiff because you admitted to the court, ma'am, that you tossed that jacket that then had a causal effect to spill the wine on her and her $600 blouse because you were trying to show decency on her behalf. That's not your capacity, ma'am. You don't have a right, ma'am, to police this woman and what she chooses to do with or without her clothes and her body. The court rules in full favor of the plaintiff to the tune of $600. That's my ruling.
All rise.
Yep, I have to say I agree with the judgment. You know, no matter what your feelings are about the situation, if she was being indecent or anything like that, or if you were jealous, The facts of the case are that she caused an accident to happen and ruined her property, her blouse. So that's just, it is what it is. And in these court cases, you have to take your feelings and emotions out of the case. What do you guys think about the judgment? Do you think it was too much, too little, or just right? I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know. Love ya.